Andre.
Big Ryan. How's my guy doing?
Doing great, man. Doing fantastic. Yeah. Huge day. I mean, just a huge day.
It is a big day. It feels like a big day. Avs playoff bets are big episodes. It's big. It's big.
Yeah. Also, where did did PK Subban start Cale Makar? Because that's going around right now. Cale Makar is going around.
Wow. Do we owe that to PK?
So I don't know. We need to get PK on the Bobby Makar train.
Bobby
Makar. We got yeah. So anyways, I'm a what's the opposite of a late scratch? A late ad?
A late ad, big time.
I'm a late ad to the 18,000 strong at Ball Arena tonight. So
oh wow, that's
we've got
big
that
time.
Going for it. Yeah,
that's big time.
Actually, I'm having a bit of a dilemma. In the comments, let me know what sweater you think I should wear. Here are the options. I've got
pretty good, Joseph.
Mikko third jersey. That is undefeated this year in the playoffs. I've got the Joe Sakic Nordiques. Wore that to the last game. They won.
Fire.
I've got a Cale Makar away uni.
That's
the
a
whites.
good one. That's a good one.
And I've got a Nathan MacKinnon faux back Nordiques.
Okay. So that's disqualified. The Mikko third, I'm very torn on. It could be third in the power rankings. It could vault up to number one. That might be our call today. So that's the one. Allie won for in some contest, too big for her. You ended up inheriting it. No. That's
that
a
one
jersey
doesn't have that doesn't have a name on it. It just has autographs.
Oh well. Okay. We, next birthday we might want to customize that one. Let's stick a name on there. Let's up that so we can add that to the rotation.
I don't know. Kosi Jacques, I'm guessing in the comments.
Yeah.
Might be slightly biased towards the Nordiques. Quebec, French last name. So, Quebecois, but yeah. I do appreciate the feedback. Okay, we're getting we've gotten every answer so far except for Sakic, which is fine with me because I did wear that to the last game.
Yeah, I think Joe, you want to wait on, especially if you wore it the last one. I mean, Cale Makar definitely stands out with the all whites. You can't, with the whites. But
wait, I didn't mention I have a Gabe Landeskog standard home.
Oh no, this is a day for the captain. I think everyone in the chat can agree that now that we've evaluated the other choices, this is absolutely a day for the captain. You've been given big dad, big captain vibes lately with all your golf fits. You've got this new polo today.
So comfy.
Just looking real put together, aside from the disaster that was your face and eyes that one episode. But your fits, right, have been very put together.
That's true. Yeah. Also, have you noticed playoff beard coming in a little bit?
Baby, playoff beard.
It's got some volume, some length.
Yeah. It's very good. Very good. Yeah.
I should probably get with Big Hank, find out what he's wearing to the game so we don't match.
That would be tremendously embarrassing. Yaya in the comments, you'll appreciate that thick boy ride doesn't just apply to waist down, but it applies to the old beardsies, the old playoff beard as well.
True.
Yeah. So
every time I get my haircut from a new person, which doesn't happen often, I'm a loyal man. One barber, one lady.
But
4 every time. Yeah, exactly.
5. But one per sport. Yeah.
First time I get my haircut from anyone, they're always like, "Wow, your hair is thick." So it applies to the top of my head too.
Yep. It's a thick hair show because I know Yaya's going strong too. That guy's not just carrying a light cabeçons, as I would say.
Bro, Yaya was kind of leaning into the mullet for a minute there, and then quietly kind of pulled it back, and I don't appreciate that.
Only Yaya could do a quiet pullback on a mullet, though.
Quietly trimmed it up.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a big one though, Ryan, and boy, have I been tickled by this Saban Jimbo beef. It's just hilarious to see
you, Henry, and Zach, like the main people I communicate with, all like really into this.
Oh my! Well, for starters, Saban rants are one of my favorite things, low key. When he starts firing off angry eyes as he's explaining something, I just lose it. And then the Jimbo response is just crazy. They're all just such old school loons. They've been so used to lying and cheating about paying players for so long that Jimbo, instead of leaning into it and being like, yeah, our passion and alumni base is unrivaled, and with how the rules are structured, we really are able to take full advantage of this, not just post grad, which has always been a huge advantage at A&M, but during their time in school as well. And instead has gone off the moon. Oh God, they're such incompetent lunatics, and I love it, Ryan.
I love him saying he's accusing 17-year-old kids of breaking state law. That's great. It's so dramatic.
It's so great. Oh man, yeah, so great.
Wow. Check out this comment here from the main account, meaning our producer Allie. I love how even when Yahir doesn't produce, he still watches and makes all the graphics. Yeah, loves y'all. Yeah, we love him too. It's a mutual love.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. 6:23. That's right about our. That's
pretty good.
Cutoff. Yeah,
it's pretty good.
What? You or me?
Me. There you go.
All right. So there's a theme here. I don't know if you notice it, Dre, but I'm expecting the Avs to come out like a pack of wild dogs.
Yes.
And the Blues are just fresh cut T-bone steaks laying on the ground, and the Avs are just going to pounce and attack with no mercy at all. So, like, the weirdest part about that last game, in my opinion, was that the Blues scored first on a fluky play.
Yeah.
And that kind of set it off axis for the whole game. And I think that might have been the best thing that could have happened to the Blues ever, and they still lost. So this time, I do not expect the same. Binnington got lucky. Some people would say it's not lucky to hit the post. That's just a bad shot. But I would say 1 inch, give or take, and those are in the back of the net. Remember, this is a team that was coming off 9 days of rest. They weren't as sharp as they're used to. Those boys are going post in tonight, not post out. So I expect the Avs to win big. I expect the Avs to win the first period. And I expect the Avs to score the first goal. All of these tremendous value, in my opinion. And so there you go. That's how we're feeling.
Love that, Ryan. Love that. Yeah, hard to argue that hitting lots of posts in a sport that's composed of men on skates hitting a small puck with sticks is not bad luck when the margins are that thin. Let's go to my big three. I don't know what. Oh, look at Yaya coming through for me on the old bonus picks. Look at how gorgeous that.
It's almost the shape of the Stanley Cup.
It kind of is. Yeah. Oh boy, that's a tight waist on that Stanley Cup.
No, that's the top part where it gets thin right before it bowls out.
I know, but the it's not that off the dimensions,
That's true. Lord Stanley would have never made that part that skinny.
Exactly. So anyways, Mac over 4.5 shots on goal. This is stealing money, even at minus 160. He's been over 6 every single game. He's playing an ungodly amount, and I mean, Ryan O'Reilly had a great game. Their penalty kill was amazing. The top line for St. Louis in general, I thought, played really well, and is part of why maybe Mikko didn't have as much of an impact. It didn't phase Mac at all, and as Ryan kind of illustrated, I expect this to kind of be a blow the doors off. The only non-Avs inspired pick is Andrei Vasilevsky, star goalie for the Tampa Bay Lightning, going over 30.5 shots, saves in the game today. It's going to be a desperation game for the Florida Panthers, the number 1 seed in the entire playoffs, to have to go back to Tampa, or to Tampa 1-1 and not down 2-0. They average more shots on goal than anyone, 37. So Vasilevsky, who's, been on a real heater, probably the guy who scares me the most in any potential Avs matchup down the road, will have over 30 saves. It's a guarantee. Avs over 3.5 goals. Come on, that's a guarantee. Almost got there on the last game, and as Ryan illustrated, going to be sharper. That 9 days of rust isn't going to matter anymore, and I expect this to be covered. 30 minutes of actual time, this will be covered. So halfway through the second period, this over will be taken care of. I will be sprinkling over 4.5 to get that plus value. But for you, my good people, on a glorious, beautiful Game 2 day like this one, some saying the last day of summer before we even hit summer, I wanted to make sure you guys got the safe guarantee at 3.5. And then bonus, El Perro back to the Florida series. Alexander Barkov over 3.5 shots on goal at plus 100. He's really been humming on this, and he's got that dog in him. So everyone loves that pick. And then Ryan, in a bets season that's been defined by my NHL picks, me becoming a man and really becoming a big puckhead. This is the most scorching hot pick I've given out on the NHL yet. It's Benny Boy. You guys might know him as Binnington, under 31.5 saves plus 100. You must be thinking, Andre, what are you thinking? You think the Avs are going to go light on old Benny Boy today? No, my friends. They're going to pepper him, sprinkle him, slap him up so hardcore that they're going to have to pull his ass soon enough before he can even get over those 30 saves. And that's how we are going to hit the under. He's going to start, but he's going to get pulled before he can even get to that number. Boom. Boom. Okay. That's the scorcher for today.
Okay, so when I saw your pick in the slot, I didn't even look. I assumed it's an over. Like, I saw Benny Boy, Benny in the net. And I just thought, oh, this is easy. The Avs are going to put 50 on net, and obviously they're not going to score 20 goals. So this is probably the easiest bet I've ever seen. I did not realize where you were thinking of this. Right. It's the under 31.5 because Benny's getting the hook.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm a bit shook. I'm not sure how to process this.
I'm just saying, after seeing that other Western semi yesterday, I think that was just a bit of a lucky good game from old Benny Boy, and it's going to be a real crash to reality for the whole St. Louis Blues club over there.
So this reminds me of a conflict that's been taking place at Ball Arena. I know what I can do to fix it. I tried last game. I was in the prime position to inspire people to chant the correct things, but when you're trying to taunt the goalie, you go first name, Jordan. Similarly, when you're cheering on your goalie, you just do the one that's easier to say, and it's very clearly Darcy, not Camper. It just doesn't flow as easily. So both of those were being got wrong by the people around me at the game, and I felt so helpless. I didn't know what to do. Do I send out a tweet? Do I bring a sign?
Yes. Send out a tweet. Frankly, what it sounds like to me, and I'm a bit of a amateur scientist when it comes to these things, is that you were in a section with AP writers hopped up on some 5-hour energy, and they're really strict on that last name, so they weren't thinking of brevity and easier, more digestible. They were just stuck in those old AP rules.
Weirdest thing about where I was sitting is the acoustics were super off. Two things I couldn't hear, and we were close. No flex. Could not hear the puck at the post, which is usually really loud in the stadium.
Yeah.
Never heard any bings, even when it was on our side, right in front of our faces. And could not hear the referee's whistle ever.
Just that loud, huh?
I don't know if it was that loud or like the glass was taking some of the sound, or if like our spot was just in like a weird acoustic area. But maybe that's why people couldn't hear me trying to serve up the good word about correct taunts and chants.
That could be it. As a side note, and I hope that our whole audience can help be my accountability buddy on this, between your allergies and your hearing, I want us to get that annual checkup sooner rather than later. Okay, Ryan, you've been going through lots of travel. Let's get checked out. Okay.
Allie couldn't hear it. Adam couldn't hear it. Eric couldn't hear it. The sound was wrong.
Okay. If you have witnesses, all right.
Yes,
I'm with you.
I would have been concerned if it was only me. The dyslexia, that's a different thing. But I haven't had any. I haven't had any dyslexic moments today, so I'm feeling like 2 fluke incidents.
Okay, let's hope. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. DraftKings
Sportsbook, yes.
DraftKings Sportsbook. We talk a lot about the National Hockey League here on this show, but if you're a fan of the association as well, you can bet 5 on any NBA money line. How do you call it? Why isn't it this association?
It really should be, man. It really should be.
Unbelievable. You can bet $5 on any NBA money line and get yourself $150 in free bets just for playing along. You don't have to win. You just have to play over at DraftKings Sportsbook, where they are hooking it up tonight, Dre, with a 50% Avs SGP boost on 3 or more legs. This is huge. This is big. This is massive. And it's all over DraftKings Sportsbook, the GOAT of sportsbooks, where you can also get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR at sign-up. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match. Each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough and restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
Very nice.
00 for those of you who don't speak Spanish.
Yeah. For those of you who don't habla español. So, Ryan, did you know that a pick you gave out like a couple weeks ago has already gained tremendous value? Would we get Cale Makar to win the Conn Smythe at?
Plus 600.
Oh, damn it. It's plus 475 already. I hope you guys all got in like me and Big Ryan. Before we go to that dilemma, which, as everyone knows, the true dilemma is, do we have a dilemma? Who's to say? NBA futures were down to the final 4 to win the old chip. Warriors plus $100, Celtics plus $300, Heat plus 320, Mavs plus 900. Who would you put it all on? Gun to your head, Ryan. It's a tough one. It's a tough slate to read for me.
Gotta ride with my premonitions.
Yeah.
And after they played the Nuggets, my premonition was that the Celtics would win the championship. So hate it a lot, but just going with what my gut told me. I would literally rather the Warriors win again than the Celtics win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Heat. Screw it.
Dude, right, Jimmy, playoff Jim. Playoff Jim is out of this world.
He had me looking at some looking at some shot charts, that was a hell of a game, and I love that point guard they've got replacing old Randy Boy Foy. Vincent, I believe his name is Gabe Vincent. Woo! Yeah. Incredible. Just incredible. So yeah.
Wow. I just can't get over playoff Jim. Like,
it's good.
How is he? He's not even. He was always considered to be someone who had to join another superstar to win. Now, he still hasn't done it on his own, but
right.
It feels like he can, and it's like, how has he been so undervalued all this time? Like, how did the Sixers let Jimmy Butler walk away?
Yeah, it's kind of true. I know. He's an interesting one, Jimmy Butler. Yeah, you're right. If he were to win a title, his whole narrative changes. Like, big. What you just said is like true tenfold.
Yeah, he's considered like
it's a great
an upper tier star right now, and he might be like a mega star.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's true.
And that's why everyone's calling him Playoff Jim.
I haven't heard that yet, but I love it. And you say it's so dirty. It sounds just terrible. But that's why I love it.
You gotta say it in a way that makes it sound so much like it's like your neighbor who's mowing the lawn.
Oh, you're doing such a hard stop on that M. My guts from the stop of momentum are going right into my chest every time. Jim, I'm just like, oh, jeez, it's jolting.
Holy shit. Okay. Let's check in on our biggest dilemma ever. Is there a dilemma of the day?
Is there a dilemma? Who's to say?
Wow.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I really feel like we need assistance here. But that doesn't work very well on remote shows.
I know.
So I don't know. Should we just try to get in the mindset of Henry?
You can call him. Just put the phone, like hold the phone the right way.
It's too hard.
This doesn't work because of you.
Yeah, it's too hard.
Should I call him?
Oh, your microphone is more set up to be able to do this.
Okay. The only limitation is you can't talk to him, but I think that's
true.
okay.
You're gonna have to carry this segment, bro. You got this?
Yeah, I got it. I'm pretty dialed on this game. I feel quite dialed.
Speaking, I know Henry has some plans in the next few minutes, so
geez.
Hopefully we catch him at a good time.
I know he spent part of his day earlier talking about Jimbo Sibbin on Ram Pod. I don't know. Maybe he's busy with Buff Spot right now. Who's to say? Oh gosh, we've never had so much tension on who's on line one. Oh, is that him, Henry?
Oh, you're gonna have to get that way closer to the microphone. Way closer.
I have you on speaker, but I really can't hear you. Can you hear me? Oh man, this is not gonna work.
Pull the plug, Dre.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. It's not the phone. It's not the phone. It's Henry, guys. Okay, Henry. As you could imagine, we are having an all-time SGP. It's boosted by 50%. We just need to go 3 legs, and it's for the Avs in this legendary game 2. Can we rely on you for assistance?
It's a tough one. I feel bad because we missed that last one by so much.
First goal, it was over right then and there.
Tell him shooters keep shooting.
That was brutal. And then nothing else really worked out. Yesterday, I actually came real close. I was at that Rockies game.
See?
And all I needed was one hit from Sam Hilliard.
There you go.
Got the bases I needed. It was like plus 650, and I just couldn't get that one hit. So that was brutal. But
start calling him Slam Hilliard, and that might hit in the future. Also, I mean, Ryan, right before you told me about the SGP that almost hit yesterday, was saying shooters keep shooting. So like we're so proud that you went back to the well on that one.
Samers keep saying.
Oh yeah. we're so new right now.
Right.
I feel like with the
he
boost,
said
you have to keep it
Samers
simple,
keep
though.
Saman too, which of course you get.
I don't know that.
No, no one gets that one. Hey, so also he was saying that you have you have something important coming up soon, so I hope I'm not holding you.
Oh no.
Okay,
It's my
great.
girlfriend's cousin's high school graduation.
Oh.
It's far from important.
Oh my gosh, that's a big moment. Congrats to them.
Yes, congrats to the happy grad.
But yeah,
congrats to the happy
put you in a
grad.
tough spot there.
Yeah.
Okay, I finally have the SEC thing pulled up.
Fantastic.
We're gonna start with just the Avs money line. We might come back and change that,
Booyah.
but just like to get things going, we'll take that minus 235.
Love it.
From there,
Keep it rolling.
I feel like they score in the first period.
Everyone
You can
does.
get total goals in the first over half.
Over a
goals
half
in the
goal.
first period is plus 650. That is ridiculous.
Yeah. No.
That seems like a steal, but that's not what we're doing here. We're making good bets.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Under two. We're actually gonna say under 2.5 goals in the first period. That's minus 195.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah. How is that minus 195?
Ryan and I are both shook here because Ryan thinks they're gonna light him up like a Christmas tree in the first period, and I actually am taking an under on saves for Binnington because I think he's gonna get so lit up they'll have to pull his ass.
Wow. I mean, I think he's gonna get lit up too, but to not score 3 goals, like for it to not be 2-1 or 3-0 after the first, like I feel like those are great odds.
Okay. Why don't
I
you?
do agree with Ryan. We're throwing first goal to Avalanche in there.
Okay, so it's first goal under 2.5 in the first period, and Avs money on. What's that bad boy looking like right now?
Plus 185. So I feel like we either need to move it from the Avs money line to the puck line, or just add a goal score, which I would go with Nate.
Love that. Okay. Nate, and maybe double up on both of those, puck line and Nate. Maybe an over on Avs team goals.
I think it's a good bet. Let's see, where they're there.
He's torn. I can't believe he's so torn. Ryan and I feel like we're seeing this game so clearly. You, on the other hand, sound a little torn, young Hank.
I feel really good about this game, but I also have a 50% profit boost, and we're already at plus 450.
Right. I
So
know.
that's what's scaring me away from, because like to score 4 goals, they should be able to score 4 goals, but that only gets it to plus 550. Score 5 goals, I feel like you're starting to you're asking for trouble.
Like, don't be a juice hunter. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that. So it's just the Avs money line, under 2.5 total goals in the first period. Avs to score the first goal, and 8 to score. It's plus 450. Now you throw the boost on it, and it's plus 675.
There he is. He can do the show by himself at his girlfriend's graduation. Again, from the entire DNVR Bets daily crew, our most sincere congratulations to the grad. Thank you, Henry. Have a lovely time. Okay, thank you. We appreciate it. All right, later, buddy. What a guy.
Oh, what a guy. I'm not riding with him.
No. All that anticipation, all that talking for an SGP that frankly we hate. I've never heard a worse SGP, and it should be counterintuitive. The Avs winning the first period or scoring first, but the under, and yet it's terrible odds. It's a terrible SGP. I'm glad he's at his girlfriend's cousin's graduation on this one because
look, we probably get what we deserve. We don't ride with him.
I know.
But I'll be happy for him if it hits. I'll be there to pat him on the back.
It's true.
But here's what I cooked up while he was talking, and I couldn't
Let's
talk.
go. It's hard.
Avs first goal.
Yeah.
Nathan MacKinnon, anytime scorer.
Love that.
And simply Avs minus 2.5. It's almost the exact same juice. plus 637 with the boost. So I basically took out 2 of his and switched it with Avs minus 2.5. That way we don't have to do that weird first period under thing, and got us to the same place.
Avs minus 2.5 as an adjusted puck line.
Yes, adjusted puck line, yes.
Okay, no, I like that. Could you send me a screenshot of that one?
Screening it up right now.
Off air. Also, what's how far down the relative tree, how many relations removed do we have to be for you to put your foot down and say, I'm not attending that graduation? That's your second cousin. That's your uncle's, sister's, son. I'm just not going there. It's too much.
We're talking strictly immediate family.
My guy.
Now, like, that also would include Allie's immediate family.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Immediate family is immediate family.
Right, exactly. But I'm not, anything, no way we're going for cousins. So, honestly, hat tip to Hank. He's that's big time. That's big time.
I know.
He's stretching his neck out a little bit for this one.
Yeah. No, he's putting in some real work. I love that about him.
I
agree completely. It's like, did you come out of my mom as well? Are you my father? If so, I'll be going to your graduation. If not, sorry, we're out. I won't feel embarrassment making an excuse to tell you why I can't make it.
Oh, I won't be making any excuses.
There you go. That's why they call him Sincere Rye. His sincerity is unmatched.
Just check yes or no. It's a no.
It's a no, baby. Do not expect me there.
Maybe here's $50.
Right. Could be. You make it convenient for me to send it your way? Sure.
That being said, I am going to a graduation party. That's a different level. If I like you, I'll come to that.
That's a completely different level, though. Graduation's low key intensely boring.
The worst.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Even if you know. Yeah, right.
Actually, my advice to people would be like, see where the nearest brewery or bar is. Walk in the door like you're at the graduation. Say hi to the grad. Once they go, hightail it the fuck out of there. Go get a drink. Someone, you got to have correspondence inside text you, hey, they're wrapping up. They're at the X. They're at the Y last names. You're shot back in there. You see the grad come out. Everyone's happy. You missed nothing, and we're great. Everything's great.
That's actually a genius plan. A lot of these universities, they're just streaming the graduation, so you might not even have to be in contact with someone who's there. You might just be able to stream it. See, okay, we're wrapping things up. They mispronounced 5 more kids' name. It's time to go,
Speaking of, patiently waiting for CU to give me that call to be the commencement speaker.
Would you take the call?
Of course. Yep, I would take the call. And I would get up on stage and I would be like, listen, I know you are all bored out of your minds. I will make this so fast so you guys can leave here and start drinking.
Absolutely. The speed is key. Would you do it for your high school?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. On that one,
I've got high school pride. I got pride in the Knights.
Love it. Go Knights, baby. Final question. I was watching a Banger of the Nuggets show. Eric has said he would not leave this job to work for the Lakers, which shocked me because I 100% would and sabotage that organization from the top down. That brand would be worth nothing. That team wouldn't be in the NBA anymore when I was done with it. I would do irreparable damage to that entire team in a matter of moments. I can promise you that. I would make that my life mission. Would you, Ryan, take that kind of job for any for the Lakers? No need to say anything else. The Lakers are the worst after
all. Nope. Simply don't want that organization's name on my resume ever, no matter what.
But man who took the Lakers down forever and reason they're no longer in the NBA.
Yeah, but then I'm probably like a death target. Like people are trying to kill me.
But it's Lakers fans, people with zero commitment, value, or follow through. So I mean, like, you know, it's a bunch of clowns trying to kill me would scare me more. I can tell you as soon as I'm hired by the Lakers, I can't tell you how quickly I'm on the phone with the ref who rigged those Sacramento series and gave the Lakers 2 fraudulent titles at least. Instantly on the phone with him to get some official statements, get really in deep on that, start taking down banners, see what legends we can insult. Oh, honestly, I can't wait. Lakers, please. I would restore the organization to where you truly belong.
Nice. I like that.
From our world. Yeah.
All right. And on that note, we wrap up the DNVR Bets Daily Podcast. Bits only. Go Avs.
Boom.